What is up, you guys? I want to start by saying Happy New Year, everybody. It is officially 2023, and I hope everybody has a good year this year. It's currently 11 o'clock, New Year's Day, so it's still New Year's. I think everybody's sleeping in the house, so I figured I'd come out here and mess with the Jetta a little bit. Since the last video, I kind of gave you guys an update on we are swapping engines. So I kind of took off the trans off the other engine for no reason, but it is what it is. It's going to be a longer step or a longer process, but it's going to be worth it in the long run. Currently, we got the bay pretty much empty. So right now, I just got done vacuuming the bay, and we are about to wipe everything down. It's dirty, but as you see, it's pretty empty up here. So yeah, we're just gonna start wiping down all this grime. I just want to clean up the bay a little bit. Since it is going to be a daily driver, I really want it to be pretty clean and easy to work on. So every time I do have to work on it, if I have to work on it, I want everything to be pretty clean. It's not going to be 100% because we're not power washing it. I kind of wish I would power wash this bay better before taking the engine out. But I didn't even think about I was going to take the engine out. I literally power washed the engine that was in the car already, thinking I was just going to swap transes. Well, everything changed. Like I said, we're swapping engines, swapping transes now, swapping harnesses now, and it's a bigger task. Oh, we're also swapping subframe and suspension, swapping out the shifters, and swapping out downpipe and mid pipe, possibly the whole exhaust off the other car. I don't know. But yeah, I figured I'd give you guys a little update. I want to get this bay pretty clean, and then we're gonna get the manual harness in the bay, and then time to start swapping over everything from this engine to this engine. I mean, they look the same. Like, oh, what do you have to swap over? Well, we have to swap over uh, alternator, power steering pump, the coolant, piping, the turbo itself. I mean, still have the turbo, still have all the coolant lines, oil lines. The only thing we do have on this one is the oil return. Other than that, but I feel better about using this engine because I mean I never physically seen this engine run, but it was in the 20th anniversary that it was wrecked that I picked up for $1,000, and it had a bunch of newer stuff. So even the clutch was newer. The trans looks like it's been opened up, so that's a plus. That could be a LSD in there. It also had an upgraded clutch, like I said. It does have an upgraded timing belt, which has 0 cracks. It'll focus, but it has 0 cracks. Even the water pump looks new. I'm trusting that everything is pretty newer on this motor. I think he did say the car had 170,000 miles on it, but the way this engine is looking, it looks really healthy. I've yet to check compression, but I'm not even honestly concerned about it. The inside of the engine looks super clean compared to the other one. The other one has rust inside the engine because they mix coolants. So all in all, we're going to swap all the accessories and turbo and all that good stuff over to this engine. Then we got to put this trans back onto this engine, which I wish I would have never even took off. And then after we do all that stuff, then it's finally time to get started in the interior, which I've been dreading because it's under the dash. All right, guys, so here we have the O2 sensor slash plenum slash ECU harness. And this guy has to run across and then down where the O2s are. And then first things first, this has got to be plugged in. And yeah. I want to get this installed so I can get the wipers installed, and then I do have to run a pin from that box down, so I don't know if I want to I don't know. Either way, this got to be installed. So. What is up, you guys? It is another new day. It's probably January 5th now. I go back to work in a couple of days. This project is nowhere near where I thought it would be. We still have the entire dash to do, wiring the relay. We do have everything ready though in the bay. Everything is all ready to go besides VSS, which I'm gonna see if this car will start and run without VSS, but we have literally everything plumbed, everything ready. The only thing we have left is the transmission. Last night I fought with this thing for over an hour. Could not get it lined up perfectly. It was just being a pain in the ass. So I got a buddy coming over right now, and he's gonna help me out. Two hands would definitely be easier to pop this thing on. And then also, they say if you borrow something from a friend twice or over once, then go invest into your own. Green tea. They say buy your own. So last night we were at Walmart grocery shopping, and I don't really have the money to be spending like this right now. I'm kind of broke. I've been on vacation, so I'm only getting paid 40 hours, so money's tight again. And I kind of just bit the bullet, and we ended up picking this up for 77 bucks. It is a 2050 PSI Max. Comes with a foam cannon. Comes with tips. 77 bucks. So we're about to try this out. I got the subframe over by the drain. Ew, see how black it is? So we're about to go pressure wash and see how this thing works. But otherwise, we're just waiting on my buddy Jeff. We're gonna pop this trans on. Motor's all plumbed. Everything's ready, all vacuum, everything is on. Coolant lines, fuel lines, everything is connected besides the transmission. So definitely time to get this motor back in, wrap up underneath the dash, and then oh yeah, you gotta get the shifter cables put in, or the shifter. It's just, we still got tons of stuff to do. I've been procrastinating. There's been nights where I haven't came out here, and then also what's taking up a lot of time is confusion with wiring, so I took a break from that. And then also I've been cleaning. I've been cleaning everything. So if you look, I mean, the bay is actually very clean. It's not perfect, this ain't no show car, but honestly, if I touch anything in this bay, my hands are not gonna be black. So I mean, I went down, cleaned all the frame rails, even wiped down the harness. I literally wiped down everything, cleaned out the cowl the best I could. See, as you look, it looks like it's a manual from the factory. No more auto stuff right here. But yeah, I have no idea where I left off. I have no idea where this video is gonna end, but I figured I'd just pick up the camera today since I'm putting in a little bit of work. Also, it's kind of warm out, so I think I'm gonna be starting this thing up today. It's been a while since we started that up, so I'd like to hear that thing run again. It's been a few weeks, so maybe I'll catch that, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna test out this pressure washer and see how it does for 77 bucks. All right, guys, so we got this $75 Walmart pressure washer, and so far the hose is very stiff. Turn around. All right, let's get to action. I mean, for the money, it seems pretty legit. Guess we'll find out, eh? What's up, guys? We are back, It is around midnight on January 6th, 5th, I think 6th. Anyways, we're pretty much there. I'm about to start underneath the dash. Really been dreading this, but we just got our studs put in on the engine. As you know, you use 2 nuts and you tighten one nut against the other nut, and we use some 2000 degree hot lock on it. So studs are all good to go. Engine is literally all good to go. We're all good. Everything's clean, everything's ready. Complete unit, ready to go into a complete unit. We're finally moving on to the part I have been dreading. So I already got the relay popped out that we're going to be messing with. It's down here. So this one is a 9-pin, and we're going to be turning it into a 5-pin. So we'll be using 4 of these wires, and 4 of these wires are going to be going to the clutch. And yeah, it's really been dreading this whole thing. But yeah, we can also drop our automatic cable too now. So yeah, that's where we stand. This car should have been pretty much on the ground, running, driving. That was the goal, but it is what it is. I got 3 days till I go back to work, so hopefully I can get it. We're at like a 95% stage before I go back to work, because once I do go back to work, I'm not really going to have time dedicated to put towards this. Maybe a little bit here, a little bit there on the weekends, but otherwise, this was my only chance. So I got a big portion of it done, but we're nowhere near where I wanted to be. But luckily, this ain't like a no customer car. This is my own car, so I can kind of just go at my own pace. But it's kind of a downfall because it really hasn't pushed me to get it done sooner, because I don't have that kind of time frame. I'm kind of just like going as I want. So yeah, that's where we're at. Our parts counter has gotten smaller, so we're about to be putting these into the car. One last thing is the power steering. Got our axles to throw in, and then obviously our shifter. So I think we're actually about to work on this right now. I feel like putting in the shifter before I do any type of wiring. All right, guys. About an hour later, I have this mess to deal with, and all I'm trying to do is just drop the shifter, and it's being such a pain. I'm sure there's a proper way to do this, but kind of just been going ham, destroying stuff. So yeah, hopefully this thing will just fall for me. That's the goal. Okay, there's the slider thing. I'm gonna turn this thing up. Let me just get this. Oh, okay. Guess that works too, right? Alright, I think it'll officially fall. Of course, the cable. I didn't see where the hell that freaking cable disconnects, so I just cut it right here. And I think it disconnects, but it's linked up to the steering wheel, which is weird. But yeah, hopefully this will just drop for me. Alright, let's see if this is gonna fall. Just fall. You're halfway there. Just go. Just go to your home. This is being insane. They just don't wanna. Oh my gosh. Alright, I think I got it. Maybe. Hello? Mission success. Alright guys, so it's currently like 3 in the morning. I ended up swapping out the dash, ended up installing our shifter box and our manual shifter, put everything back together, and then I ended up labeling all the pins on this relay so it's easy to know. And then we ended up popping out our manual stuff. So all we gotta do is pop the clutch in. Right now, instead of taking out the automatic brake pedal and gas pedal, because I remember last time it was a hassle in the other car, I'm starting to drill out all the spot welds, and then there's also one weld that goes all the way down right here, down right there, and then there's like the 5 or 6 spot welds. So we're almost there, but it's late. My drill just died and I'm beat. So overall, the interior, we don't have that much more to go. Just a little bit of wiring. We have to wire one wire from the plenum down, and then the rest of it's all involved with that relay. And then yeah, we're getting there. Freaking late. Like I said before, our engine is literally ready to go in. We got everything ready. The only thing I have left to put on is the downpipe. But yeah, that's gonna be a wrap for tonight. About to put all the batteries on the charger, and hopefully put some more time in tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see. I know I'm beat. Literally, I feel like I've been working on this thing. I have way too many hours invested into this freaking swap, and I swear to God, if it don't start, I'm gonna be so upset. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I really didn't put an outro. I don't know. It was like an update video. I really didn't film anything. Kind of just been getting so aggravated with stuff that when things don't go my way and things are taking longer than they should, I just don't even bother recording because I just get so fed up and mad. But that's where we're at. That's where we're at with this stupid swap. Tomorrow I'm gonna end up probably counting this jar of nuts and bolts, and we'll end up doing this giveaway. So quite a few people commented on the last post. Sorry if it just got dark. I'm plugging in all my chargers. But a lot of people, not a lot, but quite a few people commented on the giveaway post. I figured I'd get more, so I was trying to wait because I wanted it to be like fair game, like actual challenge. Not that many people commented, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna end up counting. The jar probably tomorrow or the next day before I go back to work. That's for sure. And then yeah, so that's gonna be a wrap, guys. Sorry for the boring talking. Sorry for the boring content. Not much has been going on. This car has been giving me nothing but problems, nothing but issues, nothing. It's just, this swap was supposed to be like not a fun thing, but it was definitely not supposed to be so challenging. Literally everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will be doing a giveaway probably the next video.